Brad Bowman with the Foundation for the Defense of Democracies tells me he is extremely troubled by what's happening right now. He says the country is resilient and the military ever ready. Still, the timing couldn't be worse. President Trump dropped a bombshell via Twitter Monday that he'd fired former Defense Secretary Mark Esper, saying, quote, "Mark Esper has been terminated. I would like to thank him for his service." In the same tweet, the president announced Esper's replacement, Christopher Miller. Brad Bowman is a military strategy expert.
I think the manner and the timing of the firing are unfortunate.
What followed was the resignation of acting Undersecretary of Defense for Policy, James Anderson.
So you have the Secretary of Defense being fired, basically Monday, and then you have what is widely viewed as kind of the number 3 position, the acting Undersecretary for Policy, has turned in his resignation as well.
But it didn't stop there. Undersecretary of Defense for Intelligence, Joseph Kernan, also resigned, citing plans to retire for months.
I think it's troubling as well, both for domestic reasons and for international reasons. I say domestically because, we're in a period of transition in this country right now. No doubt we have enemies and adversaries that would like to test us. We're constantly being tested in the cyber domain and elsewhere. And the only thing that keeps some of our adversaries and enemies at bay is the threat of an overwhelming response.
Though Bowman says the shakeup doesn't impact our military readiness, it could give our enemies the impression of chaos or weakness and therefore embolden them to take action.
I focus for a living on threats to our country and what the Department of Defense should do about it. And I'm telling you, the threats are so comprehensive, so grave, and in so many cases increasing and difficult and onerous that we really can't spare an extra day in making sure that we're ready to respond.
Bowman adds the threats will neither wait for Pentagon leadership to settle down nor for our government processes to take place.
Given the threats we confront from China, Russia, North Korea, Iran, terrorism, we don't need a learning curve on January 20th.
I should mention Mark Esper's chief of staff adds to the list of Pentagon departures, and an interesting hire by the new acting defense secretary. Trump loyalist Douglas Macgregor is now a senior advisor at the Pentagon, the White House signaling that the new leadership could help achieve the president's national security priorities, including removing U.S. troops from the Middle East soon. Eric Phillips, CBN